He was instrumental in the rebellion of Basiliscus against Zeno, and in his subsequent fall. Origin and early career. Armatus was a nephew of Basiliscus and of Empress Verina, the wife of Leo I. It is known that Armatus had a son, also named Basiliscus. During the last part of Emperor Leo's reign, Armatus, as magister militum Thracius, successfully quelled a revolt in Thrace, cutting off the hands of the Thracian prisoners and sending them to the rebels. It is possible that the rebels were men of the Thracian Goth Theodoric Strabo, a military commander under Leo, and hence this revolt would have been the one started by Strabo between the death of Aspar and the end of Leo's rule. Rise of Basiliscus. Armatus supported the rebellion of Basiliscus in 475, probably gaining also the support of Verina, who was the mother-in-law of deposed Emperor Zeno, for the rebels. During the short reign of Basiliscus, Armatus exercised noteworthy influence on both the emperor and his wife and Augustus Xenonus. There were rumors about a relationship between Armatus and Xenonus. Xenonus convinced Basiliscus to appoint Armatus to the office of magister militum praesentialis. Armatus was also awarded the consulship of 476, together with Basiliscus. Armatus was a sort of dandy, who was interested only in his own hair and other body training, and Theodoric Strabo despised him for this reason. Strabo, therefore, grew unsatisfied with Basiliscus, whom he had helped in his uprising against Zeno, because he had given the title of magister militum praesentialis, a rank as high as Strabo's own, to such a man. After the honors and wealth received by his uncle Basiliscus, Armatus thought of himself as the bravest of the men, dressing as Achilles and parading around his house near the hippodrome. During his wandering, the people called him Pyrrhus, either because he was of reddish complexion or because they were teasing him. Fall of Basiliscus and Armatus' death. In the summer of 476, Zeno moved from Isauria to regain his throne, and bribed both the Basiliscus generals Ilus and Trochandius to join him. Basiliscus gathered all of the troops from Thracia, the city of Constantinople and even the palace guard, and, after binding Armatus with a loyalty oath, sent him to meet and defeat Zeno. When Armatus met Zeno, however, he was bribed into joining the Isaurian emperor, with the promise of the appointment of the title of magister militum praesentialis for life, the awarding of Armatus' son, Basiliscus, of the title of Caesar, and of the qualification as heir to Zeno. After his restoration, Zeno fulfilled his promises, letting Armatus keep his title of magister militum praesentialis and appointing his son Basiliscus Caesar in Nicaea. In 477, however, the Isaurian Zeno changed his mind, according to Evagrius, by the instigation of Ilus, an Isaurian general who had helped Basiliscus arise and later changed sides to Zeno, and who would have gained by the fall of Armatus. Armatus was killed by order of Zeno. The murderer was Armatus' own friend Onulphus, who, as a poor barbarian, had been welcomed by Armatus, then made comes. Then commander of Illyricum, Armatus even lent him a great deal of money to pay for a banquet. The citizens of Constantinople rejoiced after his death. Zeno confiscated all of the properties of Armatus, deposed his son Basiliscus, and had him ordained priest. Relationship between Armatus and Odoacer. A recent publication by Stefan Krautschik has opened the study of Armatus' life to new interpretations. In particular, the relationship between Armatus and Basiliscus, a family, and Odoacer, chieftain of the Heruli and later king of Italy. Krautschik assertion, which has been adopted by subsequent scholars, Armatus was brother of Onulphus and Odoacer, so that the leader of the Heruli was also nephew of Basiliscus and Verina. In particular, this interpretation sheds light on why Armatus was so keen to help Onulphus, and that it was his own brother that killed him. The link between Armatus, Odoacer and Onulphus is a fragment by John of Antioch. in which Onulphus is stated to be the murderer and the brother of Armatus, before the work of Krautschick, and also according to other scholars. The reading was amended to read that Odoacer was the brother of the Onulphus who killed Armatus. This amendment made the fragment of John compatible with the accounts of other historians, since neither John Malales nor Malchus make any reference to the fact that Armatus was killed by his own brother, and no reference is made to a blood relationship between Odoacer and Basiliscus.